Vishal, I wanted to ask you, you have all these products, you advise on portfolios in a manner of speaking. How do you execute them?
So I think there are three elements to the execution part of it. One is how do you actually buy or sell, right? That's part of execution.
Yes.
The second is the ease of the interface in terms of what it allows you to do on that door. And the third is how does it give you the back-end support along that execution? So let's say, tax reports, for example.
Yeah.
So these are the three elements of execution in my view from start to end. So when you look at execution, if you're doing a local mutual fund, obviously the number of options are limited. But like I said, for retail investors, it is not about optimization, it's about simplicity. And obviously the execution on those can be very, very simple. Whether you go to Gift City or whether you go locally, you will be able to execute in a very simple manner, just like you execute a domestic mutual fund if you're using that.
Okay.
If you're looking at ETFs or UCITS, for example, then you need to have an international platform. Now, we are an investment advisor, which means that we give the choice of execution to be done at the client level or by our team.
Okay.
It's up to the client to decide.
Okay.
Now, if they decide that they want to execute themselves, then typically most investors now are very familiar with Interactive Brokers, Saxo, some of these tools. And of course, there's a whole bunch of local players as well available, which use these as sort of back-end solutions, but at the front end, they may be a Vested or StockAl or something else.
Okay.
So that's one part of it. The second part of it is where they want execution done by us. In those cases, we use certain platforms based overseas because they have superior interfaces, superior tax reporting, and therefore allow the experience for the investor to be superior, because I think the investor has evolved. He's thinking about his portfolio as one single place, not that my domestic portfolio is different from my international portfolio. And therefore, if the reporting standards are not good enough, let's say something as simple as an XIRR or a CAGR, I think people in India, unlike many other parts of the developed world, which many people may be surprised about, are very, very used to IRRs and CAGRs because the industry has been very evolved. In many other parts of the world, investor returns are still talked about in absolute terms. And therefore, if you have an interface which can give investors an experience that doesn't put them off, obviously it comes at a little bit of a cost. But I think investors are now clear that they need a full stack solution, not a solution where they're struggling, because everyone doesn't have time. And they expect that the advice that they get comes along with simplifying their own lives. So you will see that also happen. Gift City, in our view, because most of Gift City products currently are active, and a lot of the data is not supportive of active managers globally, we've tended to go a little slow. We're just seeing the first set of passive instruments in Gift City now get launched. And I expect that as more and more of those players come in, we will start to see more and more of our clients allocate there as well.
Disclaimers: investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.